Hi, this is Kris, and we're at episode 2 of our Fall in Love series, playing Heart Fragment. So, last we left off, there was a strange voice in the window. Let's find out who it is.
Come on, wake up. This is important.
You pull the covers up over you.
Dad?
Shh, not so loud, you'll wake Gray. My name's Kay. I'm sorry if I frightened you.
Is this breaking and entering?
You didn't frighten me.
You try not to let your voice quake. Showing fear to a malicious stranger would just give them all the more reason to continue, right? Oh, she's brave.
Alright, if you say so. Sorry about that. I promise I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to warn you, actually.
Oh. You feel your heart beating in your chest and look over toward the sound of the voice. Oh, he didn't break in. He just stood outside the window. You can just barely make the outline of someone in the moonlight.
Warn me about what?
You're in danger. Really big danger. I promise you. If you tell anyone about the things you learned today, things will go terribly wrong.
Does he mean the news articles I read earlier, or that story Dad told me?
There's someone after you. His name is Jasper.
After me?
Please be careful. One wrong move and things will go terribly, horribly wrong.
The voice repeats their warning as if to emphasize it.
Girl, are you still up?
Oh. Your father's voice suddenly calls out from the hall. The mysterious voice drops further into a whisper, now the bare minimum. You can hardly hear it.
I have to go now. Take care of yourself, okay? I'll be back soon. Be careful.
You hear a faint sound like someone jumping down to the ground outside, and then footsteps running away. You glance out your window just in time to see a shadow running off. And you're left alone, confused by the strange words spoken to you. Saturday. You wake feeling dazed and confused. The conversation with the mysterious figure that appeared last night is clear at the forefront of your mind. Why doesn't he call her by her name? Despite your conviction to tell him the truth, you still find yourself wincing at his voice. Just like last time, your father motions for you to sit near him.
You know, avoiding me won't help a damn thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, fine.
It may be true that your avoidance isn't helping things between you two, but he's just so damn frustrating to be around.
Listen, about last night, it wasn't my intention to piss you off. Guess I just find it tough to speak to you and all that.
Sure.
He always claims that he didn't intend to do things when he talks to you. But this time, like it or not, you need answers. His eyes go wide with alarm. Yeah! What did it say? Your father breathes a sigh of relief. Wait, relief? What? Okay. He knows who the voice is with only that much to go off of. What kind of strange people does he spend time with? Oh, that's good. Mom never kept any secrets from me. Things have never been normal. Oof, yes. Are you trying to talk? Mom's drug created mutants, or that you were fired for researching a restricted human experimentation project. No, you're dumb, Randy.
didn't expect you to do something like that.
Well, I did. So, here's your chance to explain things in a way that'll make you look good before I find the truth myself.
You wouldn't find a damn thing.
And why not? All I had to do was search your name to find all this.
That news article doesn't even scratch the surface, and not a single other source even tried to find an answer.
Ooh.
Huh?
Your eyes lock with his, both of you trying to read the other's intent. Panacea drug? It wasn't like that.
I'm surprised that article's still up, to be honest.
Why? Did something go wrong with the project?
He's always hated talking about your mother, probably because he feels some sense of guilt about leaving her, or maybe just because he hates talking about his faults and wrongdoings. As soon as you start venting, the words just keep spilling out one after another. You don't even try to yell at him. And yet, surprisingly, your father doesn't seem angry about it. Usually, he'd tell you to watch your tongue and so scold you for speaking to him in such a way. But this time, he almost looks proud of you. Aww. It's only the strange degree of desperation in his voice that stops you from leaving without another word. Your father grabs a piece of paper from the table and quickly scribbles something down on it. The paper contains something that resembles a map with hastily written directions. Room 205 is circled at the bottom. Your father's story sounds like a ridiculous work of fiction, and yet, I'll be there. Without another word, you head out the front door and slam it closed. You try knocking again. This time the door creaks open and Shannon finally pops her head out.
Huh? What are you doing here so early?
We were supposed to meet up today at noon, right?
Oh crap, I totally slept in. Come in, come in.
Shannon plops down on her bed and hugs her favorite stuffed animal, a toy that you won for her a few years back at the fair. You have a matching one in your own room at home.
So, I have something I gotta tell you.
What's up?
Okay, so, you know Dustin Blattum, right? He asked me out!
Woohoo! She flings herself up and punches the air, brown eyes sparkling and blonde hair flying everywhere.
You invited me over this weekend so you could tell me that. No offense, but you having a new boyfriend isn't exactly big news anymore.
No, this one is different! I really like Dustin. Plus, we were friends for a long time. I never want to hurt him.
And you said that about Hunter.
Well, if you don't like my taste in boys, you can always just leave. Meanie.
You're such a drama queen.
I'm not! Queen sounds so old. If anything, I'm a drama princess.
Doesn't take Shannon long before she transitions to the next subject that she's interested in. That's something you can always count on her for. You never need to come up with any conversation topics. And after all the odd things that have happened, it's definitely a welcome change of pace to talk about something normal. Mason? Oh. Oh. Well, last night was something you didn't expect. Shannon is so sweet. I guess that won't be so bad. She's really so sweet. What a sweetheart. Oh. Okay. Star X Social. Ah. So it's like Twitter or X. Then inner sight. Oh, interesting. What's this? Oh. Okay, that's enough exploring. There you go. Oh, that's so cute. Time always flies by when you're with her. I guess. I'd ask her. It would be interesting. She's my best friend. Oh. After finding the right one, you jiggle the door a few times. Nothing. You jiggle it again. You gasp in surprise as the stuck doorknob suddenly gives way and sends you flying into the small room, bumping into someone without warning along the way.
Oh?
Short boy.
Hello.
Oh, finally we meet. Probably nice to meet you, I think. Oh, though in real life, I shake hands a lot. So, I'd probably offered to shake his hand, I guess. Because that's more formal. You reach your hand out to shake his hand in an attempt to be friendly, but he doesn't offer his hand in return. Why? He just keeps smiling. I'm glad you came, girl. Why did he ignore me? Aside from your father and Kay, there's only one other person in the room. He's an older, pudgy-looking man wearing a tacky cowboy hat. This is Dexter. Nice to finally meet you, Sandy. Thanks. Safes. In different sizes and shapes. They all seem to have varying types of locks. Oh. This boy, Kay, replies to your father's cold tone with a smile. That's something you've never been able to do. They're arguing, but it looks like they get along very well somehow. It's only the shock in Kay's voice that makes you realize everyone is staring at you in disbelief. Oh! Oh my gosh! Well, this is a big news at the start of a game. Take a look at this. You continue flipping through the pages. It seems like most of it is medical garble that's beyond your level of expertise. One thing is clear enough though, the document suggests the existence of a human engineering project that began somewhere close to the year 2021. As you ponder this, your father snatches the document back from you. So, I'd probably admit I'm curious because I'm not a tsundere. So, I guess I'll start with the first one. She based it on herself. Okay, how did you get these documents? Why do you need these documents? Somehow your father's reassurance doesn't instill any confidence in you. Okay, who is Jasper? Yeah. Okay. Oh, she's so distrustful. Well, this is a bit too much to take in, is what I'd say. Dexter gives your father a grin that makes it look like he's issuing him a challenge. Check. Yes. Life is good right now. Got my cute little Dusty. Got my business sign over an account. Of course, Kitty, Mr. Mo. Finished. To type a reply? Sure. Oh, that's nice of you. With a million thoughts about the events from the day running through your head, you take longer than usual to fall asleep. Once upon a time, there was a wolf. When Little Red Riding Hood met the wolf, he didn't know what sort of animal the wolf was and was not afraid. And so the charming words of the wolf had found a perfect target. Okay, Sunday. You've already made up your mind. You're going to learn more about this mystery. Maybe I'd knock first. I'm a very polite person. You glance around the room, taking in each of these strange people one by one. It feels strange to finally know something about what your father does in his spare time. That level of closeness is foreign to you. Oh, there's something about him that seems different lately. Not just because you're finally getting answers, but he seems to be trying more than usual too. When you first met your father, you felt nothing from him but disinterest. He didn't seem to want to be your father. He felt cold, distant, and you felt lonely, afraid.
Are you sure?
Your father's tense expression makes his thoughts on the matter clear as day. He doesn't seem to want you to figure out what powers your so-called mutation gave you. His voice morphs toward the end of the word from actual speech to something more resembling a cough. It isn't him but Dexter who speaks up after that, a wistfulness to his tone. Psychic plunder variant. Dexter takes a look at your father before he answers, speaking slowly as if he is wording himself as carefully as possible. Oh. You flinch at your father's tone. He's always been a blunt man and it reflects easily in his speech, but that disgusted. What? Girl. Why does he call her girl? You stop in your tracks, taking a deep breath to calm yourself. Your father walks back over to you. He raises his arm up as if he's about to wrap it around your shoulder. This is so hard. Okay, I won't pull away simply because it seems we're getting closer. For once, you don't pull away. There's an uncomfortable feeling in your chest. Your father is too keen on keeping you out of the loop. And if he won't let you get the answers you need, then there will be no choice but to find them yourself. Back home in your room, you chew over everything you've been told. But there's definitely something strange going on. Even if your father's mutant story isn't true, there's no doubt that some odd event was triggered due to your mother's project. During times of stress, your natural instinct tends to be avoidance. Hence your habit of rushing out of the room instead of finishing a discussion. You isolate yourself and wait. Wait for what exactly? For the issue to pass? Because if that's the case, waiting has never helped. Or are you waiting while letting the problems pile up more and more in hopes that once that problem pile gets heavy enough, the offending party will leave you alone? An alert from Shannon manages to shake this negative thought process from your mind before it can continue any further. Shannon is like a bright light in her life. Shannon's status changed to offline after your brief exchange. You're glad she's enjoying herself, but it actually would have been nice to talk with her for a bit longer today. A distraction might have been for the best. Yo, guess what? Aww, kitty. Ah, can't help but smile down at your phone. Mr. Muffin Cakes, Shannon's grouchy Turkish Angora cat falling in love. You spend the afternoon working on some math homework. You start to feel lost when you think about it all. It'd be nice to have some goals that you want to achieve someday, but the truth is you don't really have a specific dream life in mind. Your dreams are plagued with disjointed imagery. The familiar image of a car crash. Blood trickling to the ground. A young girl sobbing into her babysitter's arm after the loss. Things you've seen before until they shift, distort, change. The crying child in the once comforting embrace of her babysitter is replaced by something strange. Why does the girl look happy? Oh! She smiles, bright and cheerful, full of hope. She looks so innocent. Underwater, glowing, shining as if you're looking at a reflection in a mirror. Is this a mirror? Is this what you once looked like? Was there a time when you were able to smile like that? It feels like a lifetime ago that you were able to be truly happy. It's nostalgic and peaceful, but only for a short time. Horns? Her skin separates as they pierce out through her arms. And yet she still smiles. But just as you're looking into a mirror, it seems the girl is too. When she sees you, someone similar to herself but older and with a face affixed with a frown, after years of cynicism and grieving, her face finally starts to change. Pain. When her eyes widen, so do the reflections. Before the child has a chance to take it in, the reflection's face becomes panicked, as though it's in pain. A scream echoes out. The little girl can't tell who is screaming, her or the reflection, but soon realizes that because they're the same person, it must be coming from both of them. The reflection screams intensify as her vision blurs. Screams louder and louder, not because of the frightening beast that she sees, but at the knowledge that she is the beast. An echo-like quality changes the child's words. It takes you a brief moment before you realize the source. Your own voice overlapped with the reflection. The voice of the girl's mother suddenly floods into her consciousness. What is she talking about? Were you berating yourself? You can't remember. Then you know. The screaming stops. The warping figure stops. Everything fades to darkness as another voice begins to call out. Boy. Oh, he's honest. This guy's definitely odd. Yeah, he is. He almost sounds like he's pleading with you. His hands in tight fists rest awkwardly on his lap. Trying to fix the awkward atmosphere, Kay puts on a cheerful grin. His balled up fists relax. I won't tell him. Again, he's practically a stranger. So in real life, I won't be divulging that sort of information. Barely knows. Yeah. Watch him as he carefully makes his way out the window until only his face is still visible. Let's see.